Hello again. This is YetiPlayerOne coming to you from the IAE 2952 event. Today is Aegis Dynamics. This is a particularly nice brand in my opinion. They come out with some of the bigger ships. So let's go take a look and have some fun. Right off the get-go, we see some favorites of mine. Right in the middle. Oh boy, I can't wait for this to come into play. Anybody already knows this is the Reclaimer. Now, this is meant for salvage play, which is not out just yet. But the idea being is that this is one of those massive haulers, massive industrial ships that does it all. We're inside of its hold. I mean, shoot, look at these legs. Guys, the last time I got to tour one of these, boy, I don't think the server was going to work for much longer. I think it would end up crashing. These arms just down below here are meant to go reach out, grab the debris, and pull it in for destruction and chaos. Isn't that just beautiful? Can you rent? Oh, man. If we can rent this, that would be amazing. You know, I'm starting to get tired of this whole not being able to rent something thing. Not so cool, everybody. Not so cool. Not sure what's going on with myself, why I cannot rent. It's kind of a big deal. I'm really hoping we get this fixed. Right to the left, we have this Saber Comet. The Sabers are known as a stealth fighter. That's purely what they are, is stealth fighter. I personally I used to fly one in combat that comes with four size 3 hard, oh my gosh, I cannot talk this morning. 4 size 3 hard points. And they are, I mean, I thought they were wonderful. The only downside you have with these is that they have a larger cross section than most fighters. But they do have a lower signature. So this right here is the standard Saber. All right. Let's try this. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a conniption fit. Man, what is going on today? I just, it just doesn't like me. It's kind of sad. I really was looking forward to trying out, like, even the Reclaimer. Oh man. All right. Well, let's move on. Because I don't think I'm gonna be getting on board that ship. That ship is huge. You can just kind of look at it from a distance. I'm still barely seeing all of it. We got the turrets on the side there. You can see the little cockpit right in the front. Massive legs. I mean, this thing is meant to, like... I mean, I feel that they made this to scare people, too. Moving on down. Let's see. Aegis is a manufacturer of many of our military-style ships. So, expect to see a couple more fighters today. Wow. Talking about fighters right off the get-go, I got the Gladius on the left, the Gladius Valiant on the right, and right down the middle we have the Hammerhead Corvette. Okay, you may hear people talking about the Gladius. Gladius is a very formidable fighter, coming with 3 size 3 hard points. It's not the biggest heavy hitter, but with its maneuverability and its shields, it is a very difficult ship to take down if you're doing some PvP fighter-to-fighter combat. Obviously, do not take this up against bigger ships, like the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead comes with, let me get this math right, hopefully I get this math right, it comes with 6 turrets, 6 manned turrets, okay? Look at this. These turrets right here are sporting 4 size 4 laser repeaters. Let me just say that again. 4 size 4 laser repeaters. Okay? I don't know what to tell you, but if anybody's following the Constellations, the Constellation class ships come with size 4 weaponry. 4 of them. So each one of these turrets is one Constellation class ship. Just one turret. And there are 6 turrets on this ship. So that tells you how what this thing is meant to do. It is meant to wreak havoc and destruction. Let's see if we can go take a look inside. Looks like we got some elevators down. Let's go take a look. And I love the twin bridge design there. Let's go take a look. For anybody who wants to take a closer look at this yourself, you don't need to wait for the expo. The new deal on Lorville actually has a Hammerhead on display. So you're more than welcome to go check it out there too. As well as it has the Constellation Phoenix, which is the luxury version of the Constellation class. Alright, we have one-man turret here. When you jump into these puppies, it rolls you on forward here, and then it extends the turret away from the body of the ship. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, yep, there it is. It's really hard to see. I'll put an arrow just kind of show you. But the turret has been extended away from the body of the ship, allowing for more increased maneuverability and view. These things are quite awesome to turret on. Oh my god. I've had the pleasure of joining some random people and joined the Xeno threat. And boy, was it a lot of fun. Like, you just fly on, you let one person fly. There is a pilot and co-pilot seat. Let's see if we can go. Oh, maybe it won't let me go down there. Oh, there we go. I like it. This is one of the bigger ships that I would love to pilot one day. Alright. Come on, bridge. I guess it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Here's the bridge. It is on the belly of the ship, giving you a downward view. Very, considering it's a very limited view, but it's a limited view in a certain direction. Now, if this would be really helpful if you were in atmosphere and you were pummeling the planet below. But I find that most of the time I'm flying this in space. So I don't know how I feel about the cockpit having such a limited view to begin with. So, let me see here. So you have the pilot and co-pilot. Now we're seeing a lot better rocket control from the co-pilot seat, which is really nice. Alright, moving on. Oop, whoa! Don't get pinched. We kind of saw this earlier. I didn't mention it, but this is the airlock. This ship actually connects to those Lagrange stations via airlock. So, moving on. Whoa, hello. There's some clipping here for a second. Moving on. We're going to go to the other side here. Moving on down the line. See what I mean? This is like an 8-person crew right here, minimum, to operate the entirety of this ship. You got pilot, co-pilot. You got the 6 turrets top. You got the rear. You got the 2 on each side. All right, and then right in here we got the bunks quarters. Bunks quarters. I just kind of want to just enjoy this ship. This ship is, to me, like one of the first available crewed ships. It has a lot to do. So let's see if we can roll this on down. Moving on down. Moving on down. Moving on down, down, down. Oh, did I not? Let's go up. Let's see what I'm saying about Aegis. They make some of these very, combat-ready ships. I think they have a bug in the system. This is actually, we're not quite at the point where we have engineering needs. Eventually, the idea is that we're going to have component damage, and an engineer can come and go fix it while in flight in combat. So I would say that this ship is probably going to need at least 10 people just to fully man and repair and maintain it, because when you're in combat and you're taking damage, at least you have 2 engineers to help keep everything running, as well as keep yourself turrets manned and ready to go. Like, this is not something I'm gonna... Oh, hello. You're not gonna want to skimp on that. Like, you're gonna be in a fight. You're gonna need to make sure everything's up and proper, because guess what? Your shields take a long time to load and recharge. So you best hope that you have an engineer to kind of help keep things running. Alright, moving back down to the main level here. Yes, I realize that this is a maze. Luckily for us, there are signage. So just follow the signs and stay out of trouble. Here you go, here's the top turret access. There's a lot in this ship. Ah, captain's quarters. This is where I feel the most comfortable. You can tell this ship has a lot of military design. It's a little bit more put together than the Drake ships, if you notice, but not by much. It really is a military ship. And they do not sport luxuries on this ship other than the basic needs. It is a bigger ship, so it is a kind of a forward operating kind of ship. So let me see. I think we touched base on a lot of this ship. You kind of saw the cargo bay. Oop, we got batteries. So I really enjoy this ship. Having seen it in combat, having been a part of its crew in combat. Ooh, let's not go that way. I will say that this ship is highly effective. It is, especially if you come in with it and supporting a complement of fighters with it, that you're going to do a great job. You're going to survive. You're going to dominate. This ship is not great against the super nimble fighters. However, if you do happen to land a hit on a nimble fighter, you're probably going to do some severe damage to it. Without a doubt, one hit will probably take down their shields from a full salvo of lasers. But I do have to appreciate this ship. Let's just try it. I think I know what's going to happen here, guys. And I'm still not sure exactly what's causing this rent issue. I must have some sort of glitch in the Matrix. This is really sad. But having flown it before and having been a part of the crew, I know this ship is amazing and absolutely fun to fly. So moving on. Tell me so far what you think. You know, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think of the Hammerhead and all the ships we've seen so far in this. As I make it to the next haul. Oh my gosh, there's so much to Aegis. Like, they have so many ships. They have such wonderful ships. They're the military. They're literally the military powerhouse. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's take a look. What's in here? This is a nice spot to be. The 4 ships on the outside are the Titans. This is a Tier 2 starter ship. Tier 2. For anybody who doesn't already know, I think it's $70 in the store. Right here. Looks like. Oh, it's not even gonna let me. Oh, there we go. The Titan Renegade. Ooh, I don't even see this one ever. Oh, look at the color scheme. I'm pretty sure this is mostly just color scheme, but I might be wrong. But the Titans, beautiful view from the cockpit. Oh my gosh, look at this view, guys. The Titans sport a size 4 hardpoint on the nose with 2 size 3 hardpoints on the wings. So it tells you that this thing is it's got its own power. It's got its own powerhouse abilities here. So this thing can hold itself in a fight. It's maneuverable. It can hold a little bit of cargo. I mean, this is a good all-rounder. If I was to say, if you wanted to splurge just a little bit more, then this is the good way to go for a starter ship. So that's all of it I had to say about the Titan. All right. And then moving on. Moving on down. We have the Redeemer. This is a newer ship on the scene. Who is basically, I wouldn't say it's an actual gunboat. This thing is coming with a lot of hard points. Okay, so it's got a couple of manned turrets. It's got a couple of remote turrets. This thing will rip when fully manned. Now, if you're not gonna man this, if it's a solo play, don't bother. In our personal experience, and we tried it when it first came out, it's just not maneuverable enough for this, for being solo play. So we had to actually man this. We at least had to put at least one other person on it to make it somewhat effective. If you put 2 people on it, then it was highly effective. Now it can operate as a gunboat / small dropship. When you pop up into this top level, you have a gun rack with 4 drop seats here. Just carry them along. Here's the top turret access. These things come with Gatlings. I want to say they're size 5 Gatlings. This thing is no joke. Kid you not? When we were flying this around, like literally all our pilot had to do was fly in a straight line, let the turrets do the work. Though the pilot does has guns at his disposal. Yeah, let's look at 85Bs. Okay. Although the pilot has guns at his disposal, he's linked to the front remote turret as long as somebody's not operating it. So, when you have a fully manned Redeemer, you could do a lot of damage in a lot of directions with a lot of view. It's beautiful. I mean, do you want to face this down? I'm just going to point it out. This thing is dangerous when manned. Okay, that's the thing with these multi-crew ships. They are so powerful when they are manned. All right, so we'll see that with a few other ships in the upcoming expos and displays, including Anvil. Especially when we see Anvil, you're going to see a few more ships that are just absolutely powerful when they are fully manned. The Redeemer is no exception to this rule. So, although I love this ship, and I remember it was originally a fan concept. This was a contest from years ago. Somebody submitted this design, and they finally put it out this last year. Okay. So, check it out, people. This is one of those ships you're not going to be able to see unless you come and rent it. So come rent it, take it on a joyride, go blow up some pirates. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Get yourself a crew or join somebody's crew. Honestly, the best way in this game is just to go play with other people. Come on in here, talk in the growable chat, ask if people need a gunner. More likely than not, people are going to be like, sure, come on along, I'm doing bounties. They'll give you a cut of the bounty. But not the best view. I remember I enjoyed flying this in third person just so I can see around. Oh yay, look at that. Little store. Ah yes, the servers. Caution. Yes, I absolutely love this ship. There's the bottom turret, by the way. But I'm not prepared to drop money on it. I will be honest. I'll be honest. I'm not going to drop money on it because my crew is not sizable. Not enough for me to justify having a gunship like this. I have to be smart. And we got, of course, we got a few other Titans over here. This is the Titans. The Aegis Avenger Stalker. Oh my gosh, I just realized I've been calling them Titans. I am so sorry. These are Avengers, and Titan is one of the trims. Okay, so Stalker is actually a bounty hunting ship. It's meant to collect and place in stasis what you catch. Sounds like fun, right? So, although that gameplay is not in just yet, that is a cool little, like, let me capture people, throw them into a cubicle, and go sell them to the prison. It's kind of like the Cuddy Blue, you know, you got the cells, but we don't have the use for the cells just yet. Alright, do we have over here the Avenger Titan? The Avenger Titan is the exact one that's the starter pack. Tier 2 starter. This is what you will get if you buy that pack. When I started this game, I started with an Aurora. We haven't seen the Auroras in this event just yet, but within the next week, because I bought the Aurora during the free fly event, started this whole game then. I bought the Aurora, and within the week, I upgraded to the Titan. I had no regrets with that decision. That ship served me well, both as a bounty hunting, cargo running, box running. It was a wonderful ship. It's got a bed for logging. I cannot speak highly enough. If you are willing to put out just a little bit more cash for a starter, this is a good choice as well. Other than, of course, the Drake Cutter, which we've already seen, which I also thought was a great choice. The Titan would also be a good choice, in my opinion. The Titan's got a little bit more firepower than the Cutter. Okay, wait a second. Not a little bit more. Much more. So that would be the biggest difference, is you got more firepower on the Titan than you do on the Cutter. So just depending on what you're thinking, what you're going to be doing, just be aware the Cutter will not win a lot of dogfights. Alright, moving on. So sorry there, guys. I have poor little sick kids that are... Not sick kids. I have one that's very needy right now. It concerns me that she's sick. So. Alright. Well, this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this is the back... Yeah, can we just take this for a frame of reference here? That's a door up there. That's a door. Right? So this ship is massive. People, massive. I don't know how to best explain how massive this ship is, okay? There's another turret. Oh my gosh. Is there an entrance? Can I find an entrance? Guys, forgive me, I have forgotten how to even get into this ship for the most... Wait, here we go. I knew it was there. Look at that. Oh boy. Can it let me in, please? Or not? I guess we're not going. Oh, there we go. I was like, what the heck is going on? I want to go in. Very industrial. And when you get inside, you're gonna see what I mean. This thing is like a freaking. It feels like a rock. All right. See right here, you got some grinders. So when you get your debris, that's where it's gonna go dropped in. Tear it apart, so we can store it for scrap. We have over here our center console computers for operations. They also operate turrets. Some of these operate turrets. I'm not going to just go through all of them. You're just going to have to believe me. We have more elevator, but we're not done on this level. Let's go take a look. We have operations up here. I believe these operate the arms. One of those does, I believe. Pilot and co-pilot seat with a view. Mind you, we're in this massive ship, people. Just keep it in mind. This is massive. Let's go take a look. What else we got here? It's been a while since I've been in this ship, though. I feel it. I feel a little rusty. Got one up. All right. Let's go take a look. Ooh, there's more. Okay, hold on. We don't want to go up just yet. Let's take a look. What's over here? Ah, I believe this is the drone bay. Yep, I believe this is the drone bay. Send drones out for whatever. Do your bidding. We haven't really seen too much of that being fleshed out just yet. It's still being talked about. Ooh, shield generator. That's spinning really fast. Oh gosh, I don't want to fall. Where does that go? See, guys, I can sit here all day and try to probably get lost in this ship. We gotta be careful. Be careful. What's that? Oh, we got escape pods over here. You know, because you never know. Shoot, if I had to run through all this ship to like, oh god, what happened? I've seen this happen before. Oh god. Oh no. Like, let me out. Oh no. Oh gosh. No, it's clipping. Wow. This is sad. Okay, team. I was able to escape the grips of the reclaimer. It did take some finagling. I did eventually get out. However, I'm not able to get the lift back down in order to go back inside. And on top of that, I'm not sure if I want to at this point in time. I feel a little sour. So, we're going to move on because the reclaimer tried to eat me. Moving on. Run over to 4 and 5. Let's go over to 4 and 5. I mean, it's unfortunate. It didn't take me too long to get out. It just took some clipping magic, and I got through. But really kind of feared there I was going to have to do the old respawn trick, and I am not. My respawn point is not set for New Babbage. I would end up back at ArcCorp, and yeah, that takes too long to get back. So I toughened and got through. All right, here's some more military ships. I told you Aegis is all military. We have here on the left is the Eclipse, which is a stealth bomber. Suspiciously, it looks like a real-life bomber. Hint, hint. But this is actually kind of a really fun ship. I really enjoy seeing it in action. I've flown it once. This thing carries a complement of 3. I want to say it's 3 size 9s. I might be completely mistaken. It's like either size 9s or size 5s, but I don't think it's size 5s. So, this ship I have seen, it's one-hit wonders on those Hammerhead bounties. It carries 2 size 2 guns. Yes, you are not winning any dogfights with this puppy. However, you're not meant to. You're supposed to be at your maximum distance, shields off, low power, lock your target, and fire. Yes, that is exactly what you're supposed to do. And then you run. You run really fast. Okay? Do not try to engage Hammerhead with this bomber. You will find yourself at a sorely underpowered, and that's not a good place to be, you know, when you're trying to face off a Hammerhead. So yes, confirmed. It is size 9s, 3 size 9s. These are heavy hitters. Moving on over to another heavy hitter is the Retaliator. This is the Aegis Retaliator. Some people call it the Tally. I mean, come on, makes sense. There's a lot of R's, as you notice. There's the Reclaimer, there's the Redeemer, now there's a Retaliator. There's a lot going on here. The Retaliator, the pilot, it does a lot of the missile locking. he doesn't do a lot of the dogfighting. There's no dogfighting with this ship. There is, however, plenty of turrets to help defend this ship. There are a bunch of size 2 turrets, size 2 guns on these turrets. They're all manned. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, 4 turrets. I've also got the pleasure of flying on one of these ships, and it was a joy. We took this into Xeno Threat one time, and we just wreaked havoc. Alright, he's carrying a missile load. Massive missile count. This thing will rip into those big capital ships. And the nice thing is that it's small. Alright, the nice thing is that it's small. The downside is that you're still vulnerable to fighter traffic and the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead will rip this apart. Alright, so you're not getting close with this ship. This ship is not meant for close range combat. It is meant for get in, release your load, move to a new position, release another load, and so on and so forth until you're out of bombs. So this is expected to be a modular ship one day. I believe it's expected to be either like a drop ship as well, module. We're not there yet. It still is at the bomber phase of this. So just keep an eye out. It should be making some changes here soon. It actually might be already a current modular ship. I'm trying to figure that out for you people. So sorry. But there is a base model for this as we speak. Again, this is the Retaliator. It is a fun ship to fly around and to be a turret on. Do not dock the size 2 guns on these ships, by the way, when they're turrets like that. But a lot of people forget is that capacitor space is not shared to the turrets when they're manned. So what that means is you end up having like upwards of over 200 shots on one turret in one recharge. That's amazing. And you gotta remember that when you're fighting other people, when you're fighting ships, the continuous fire is key. It's what's going to keep them off of you. It's what's going to destroy them because they're going to keep their shields down. My friends and I, we have determined that you can't not include size 2 turrets. These are still decent turrets. People just want the bigger guns, people. I understand. I completely understand. Bigger guns, man, bigger impact. But sometimes that means less shots per recharge. Sometimes that means less hits, slower rate of fire. So just remember that. Those are key things to keep in mind. And now this is a powerhouse right over here. This is the Vanguard. I'm sorry, not Vanguard. I'm going to get this wrong, aren't I? Yep, no, I'm right. Excellent. This is the Vanguard series. Wow. I was going to get this wrong again, but like the Titans and the Avengers. I am so sorry. I didn't want to get that mixed up. But the Vanguard series is a wonderful series as well. Again, militaristic. Aegis and its military firepower is amazing. We're going to start on the left here. Ooh, the Harbinger. Oh my gosh. I owned one of these for a little while, and boy, is it it's a heavy ship. But let's go to the side. Each of these ships is designed slightly differently. Same layout. But you're going to notice these are meant to be lived in for the most part. And right over here, you see it. 3 size 5 torpedoes. Yes, size 5 torpedoes. These are not one-hit wonders, but they will do damage if the shields are down on a Hammerhead. Alright. Go to the front here. Each of the Vanguards comes with 4 fixed size 2 slots on the nose, plus a size 5 hard point as well on the nose. Everything's centered on the nose. Look at this. These are special guns that you have to find them specially in store. You can't just buy these from anywhere. They're specific to the Vanguard series. Now down here, that could be anything. That could buy anything that fits in a size 5, right? I want to say it's size 5. I might be completely wrong. It's probably size 4. I'm knowing my brain today is just not computing the right data. But no, this is meant to be a long-range bomber. Long-range bomber. I've as by the bunk beds, bathroom, food. Just remember, that's what it's meant for. It does come with a size 2 turret. Again, do not diss these turrets, okay? So, having a 2-man crew, small, very capable fighter, heavy bomber. It's heavy, so it's not as maneuverable as its brothers, but still can do a lot of damage. And I've taken out Hammerhead single-handedly with this thing. Moving on down the line, here's the Vanguard Warden. A little bit more of the fighter standpoint, more of the heavy fighter. So when you come inside, you're going to look immediately and you're going to see that there is no torpedoes. None. Just a bathroom, just some food, some bunks, turret, and a pilot. Not really meant other than to be a fighter. It's lighter than the Harbinger, as it needs to be a little more maneuverable. All right, over here. Oh, this is a beauty. She's the lightest. She's the lightest with the same firepower abilities, with an added benefit of an EMP. This is the Sentinel. Alright, so again, can put up the same firepower, but she's meant to disable. She's meant to completely disable a ship's systems. And we come in here, we're looking a little futuristic here. Oh, somebody left the closet door open. Oh, nope. Oh. Let's close the weapons rack there. Comes with an EMP. You see, she's a little... also still long range. These ships still got pretty good sized tanks. These are heavy fighters. We got our pilot seat still. And we got our turret up top. She comes with a lot of distortions right off the get-go as a stock loadout. But you can change it out. Don't worry. But yeah, EMPs. EMPs can be very interesting and a little tricky to get to learn. But I have also single-handedly taken out a Hammerhead with a Sentinel. Using the EMP to break down those shields on a Hammerhead, the Hammerhead just can't recharge fast enough. It just doesn't happen. Just doesn't happen. So, just keeping it in mind, people. So let's go on back. One final look at the Vanguards, because I really do like the Vanguards as a ship. Not always fond of the design, but they have wings that pop out. They're not... I love them, though. Their firepower, their functionality is just... it's up there. It's up there. Their ability to take on a fight and win is amazing. They have durability, they have shields. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Ooh. I can't believe you, Reclaimer. You tried to kill me. Moving on down. Moving on down. Oh, another look. If anybody ever has the luck of seeing a Saber Raven, those are a rare breed indeed, and they're not sold, but they're slightly different than the Sabers up here. But check it out. Look up the Saber Raven. It is a cool looking ship, and boy, I wish I had my hands on one. Moving on down. What? There's nothing here? Just a lot of seating? Well, that's kind of sad. How about over here? Wow, there's really nothing else. Well, that's interesting, folks. Well, thank you for joining me again for the Aegis. Sorry for a little bit of the hiccup there. It's kind of disappointing, but I really think like you guys should kind of check out these displays if you can. I'm trying to post the content as fast as possible so that way you can see it and decide for yourself. If you are new to Star Citizen, I'm hoping you are enjoying this tour of these types of ships with a brief explanation of their abilities and functionality. I really enjoy learning about these ships and sometimes getting to use them. I will be honest, I have not used all these ships. I have used most of the Aegis ships at one point or another, or I've been a crew member of them. And they are definitely a top-notch brand for military. So especially a lot of people really speak highly of the Gladius. It's a wonderful single-person fighter. But that is what it is. A fighter is a small fighter. So don't forget, when you are choosing your ship, choose well. There is no one ship to fit all careers. There just isn't. You can't pick one ship that can do all of it. Ships are specialized. Aegis focuses on the military aspect, and they do a great job of it. So I hope you liked this video today, and I will be posting more and doing further videos as this event unfolds to try to bring you as much as I can for content. So please like and subscribe if you're liking what you're seeing. I really appreciate it. I am a full-time working dad, so sometimes I get interrupted by my kids. Unfortunately, they're like, "Dad, come here and help." It's like, okay. So, but I love my kids, and I will make more time for them than I will for this. So, but it really supports me, supports my channel. Make sure to follow me, subscribe. I am also a Twitch streamer Tuesdays and Thursdays at YetiPlayerOne. Twitching, we're going to be streaming anything from Star Citizen to Hunt Showdown to Raft. Yeah, it's a little bit of a random conglomeration. But you'll catch me playing with Just Danger and Icarus. So come check us out. Really appreciate your time spent here. Check out my referral code if you plan on joining. It gets you 5,000 extra credits within game, and it helps support my channel. Really appreciate, and you guys have a wonderful day in the universe.